Lately, I've been hearing this sentence everywhere. AI will replace jobs, and if I'm honest, I think part of that is true. Some roles will change, some tasks will disappear. And yes, that can feel unsettling. I've felt it too. But I don't think it helps to put our heads in the sand and pretend nothing is happening. And I also don't think the solution is that we all need to become AI engineers or top technical experts overnight. So I've been thinking a lot about this. If AI is becoming part of the infrastructure of work, like the internet or computers once did, then the real question is, which skills actually become more important in this new reality? After researching and reflecting, I see two categories of future skills. First, meta AI skills. Second, beyond AI skills, and we need both. Let's start with the first category. AI literacy does not simply mean knowing how to write prompts. It means understanding how AI systems actually work. AI models recognize patterns in training data, they generate outputs based on probabilities and predictions. They do not understand in a human sense. So AI literacy means asking questions like, which type of AI is suitable for which problem? How should I interpret this output? What assumptions might be embedded in the data? Where could bias or limitations exist? If we delegate work to AI, we still carry responsibility. We have to frame the right question, provide the right context, and evaluate the result. Using AI professionally requires understanding, not blind trust. The second meta skill is critical thinking. When AI produces an analysis, a forecast, or a recommendation, it often sounds very convincing. For example, in a company setting, AI might analyze candidate profiles and recommend hires. It might suggest pricing strategies based on historical data. It might prioritize sales leads or evaluate performance metrics. But critical thinking means asking, what assumptions is this based on? What data was included? And what data was not? What variables might be missing? AI produces probabilities. It does not replace our responsibility to question results. The third meta skill is judgment. AI can generate options. It can simulate scenarios. It can offer recommendations. But deciding which option truly fits the strategic goal that remains human. And something very important happens here. If we follow an AI recommendation, we must be able to explain why. If we choose a different path, we must be able to justify that as well. In a world where AI is involved in decision-making, it becomes even more important, not less, to clearly communicate the reasoning behind our choices. Now let's talk about the second category, beyond AI skills. These are the human capabilities that technology does not easily replace. The first is communication. As AI takes over more workflows and produces more analysis, someone still needs to explain trade-offs, clarify uncertainties, and make decisions transparent. If AI recommends a certain action, for example, a pricing adjustment or a marketing push, someone has to weigh short-term benefits against long-term brand impact, internal capacity, and strategic direction. Clear communication is not optional. It becomes central. The next is the ability to work well with others. We are moving into a world of faster projects, rotating teams, and skill-based collaboration. In that environment, reputation matters. Who is reliable? Who communicates clearly? Who can integrate quickly into a new team? Being someone others enjoy working with is not a soft skill. It is professional capital. And finally, learning ability and adaptability. Technical skills change quickly. Tools evolve, roles shift. The ability to learn efficiently, to break down complex topics, to update your knowledge, to adjust when things change becomes more valuable than mastering any single tool. Learning how to learn may be one of the most important future skills of all. So what does this mean for us? I do believe AI will change jobs, but I also believe this: the future does not belong to those who ignore AI, and it does not belong to those who rely only on automation. It belongs to people who can use AI wisely and at the same time strengthen their human capabilities. Especially for women, I see something powerful here: empathy, communication, relationship building, strategic thinking. These are not secondary skills, they are differentiators. But we also have to engage with AI consciously and maturely. Not fear it, not worship it, but work with it. So maybe the real question is not, will AI replace me? But rather, which skills am I developing that AI cannot replace? I'd love to know, which of these skills do you want to strengthen this year? If this perspective was helpful, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.